Magandang araw. Ako si Code. Welcome back to my channel where I teach Python through fun and practical examples. So today we'll be continuing to look into the software design patterns. So this video is about a pattern called the template method pattern. So the template method pattern is a way to define the structure of an algorithm in a base class while letting subclasses fill in the specific steps. It's useful when different objects need to follow the same overall process but do things slightly different. For example, in a game, all characters might need to take a turn in the same way, because they'll prepare, they'll act, and then they'll end their turn, but each character's action is different. So instead of repeating the structure in every class, we define that flow once, and only customize the part that needs to change. So this keeps our code a lot cleaner. So I'm going to make 3 classes here. Um, so first class, warrior, and then take turn. We'll just have some print text, keep it simple. So let's say warrior getting ready. And then we'll have warrior attacking with the sword. And then warrior and its turn. And just to kind of show, I'll just, copy and paste this to kind of show the redundancy, I guess. So this will be mage, archer. This one will say mana and attacking earth's casting fireball. And this one will say taking aim, shooting arrow. And now we'll just print these out. Simple enough. So for character we'll have a list, and we can actually just create the objects inside of here as well to make it easier. Mage, archer, and then we can just put character dot take turn. I need to do it like that, like this. Go ahead and print that, and we get exactly what's expected. But of course, imagine if you had a bunch of these. That's just kind of too redundant. So instead, I'm going to from ABC import ABC abstract, not class method, just abstract method, and then we'll do class game character, which gets everything from ABC. And inside of here is where we would do all of our stuff that's shared between all the classes. I'm also going to put this up here instead. So this will have a def take turn. Self. We'll have self dot prepare. Self dot action. And we'll have a self dot end turn. And we'll just have a print just for an extra space between each one. And now we can define these as well. So prepare. Just going to ignore that. So we'll just print some generic information. It'll basically be the same thing as this, except instead of obviously, like in this case, obviously we're hard coding the class name, but there's actually a way to get the class name depending on which one it is, which is useful. So like self dot dunder for class dot the dunder for name, and then preparing for turn. So that way, this is going to be replaced by warrior or mage or archer, depending on what the class is. So that works with all of them. And then we will make one that's abstract, because this one is for the action, which we're going to override in each one of the subclasses. So action, self, and this can just be passed because we don't need it in this one at least. And then we'll just do the same thing for here. This will be end turn, so I'll just copy and paste that. This will be end turn, and this will just say turn ends. Okay, cool. And now we can go ahead and clean these up a little bit. So they're all going to be children of game character. So I'll put this in there, that one there, and this one will be here. And all we need to do is just define action. So this can be deleted. Action. This is going to overwrite this one. And then we can just put, actually, let me just do it like this. Because this text is the same. This will just be action. Okay, that works for that. Oops, not getting ready. Attacking with the sword is the one we want. Cool. Action. And those all look good. I don't think there's anything else we need to add. But then this actually would still be the same. So now whenever we are calling take turn is going to call all three of these. And then, of course, each individual subclass is going to use their version of self-action rather than this one, which doesn't do anything. So we should expect the exact same thing if we were to do that again. Yeah, we got the exact same thing, except it's a lot cleaner. That way, whenever we make a new class, we're not redoing all of this, which is just redundant. We're only doing the thing that's going to be different between all the subclasses. So that's pretty straightforward. So of course, that's the end of this video. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to be notified right away of any new videos. And always let me know in the comments if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. See you next time on Kuya Code. Paalam.